Hey guys, welcome back to the Aspie world. What's going on in my hair? Okay, so at the beginning of every video I read out 3 comments from you guys. So the first comment here is from Andrew B, and he said, are you going to come to New York or the East Coast in general? And I will be in New York specifically for some events promoting my book, probably in October, November, or probably the start of next year, maybe like January, February time, but I will be there. So keep posted. If you're not already, make sure you subscribe to my newsletter. The link is in my description below because that's got all the information about all the tours I'm doing and everywhere I'll be. Okay, so the next comment here is from Dino DB, and they said, what's your favorite game if you play games? My favorite game is Pokemon Red for the Game Boy because it was like the best game ever. If you agree, please give this video a thumbs up. Okay, so the next comment is from Lighting Desk, and they said, my greatest achievement is realizing my dream job of technical manager of Gosforth Civic Theatre, smiley face. And that is awesome. Thank you so much for that. That was in reply to my question that I put out to you guys last time, so thank you so much for that. If you want to have your comment read out on this video, please make sure you hit that bell icon on desktop and mobile, because I'll be picking from the first 30 commenters to pick a few of those to read out at the beginning of every video. So last week I did a thing where I said, tell me your greatest achievement. So this week's thing is, tell me your best memory or favorite memory. So it could be a memory from any time. Just tell me your favorite memory and put it in the comment section below. It'd be cool. Also, make sure you stick around to the end of the video, because at the end of the video I show a Twitter profile which you guys should totally go and follow, which is a person who's recently followed me this week on Twitter, so I'll download at the end of the video so you guys can go check them out. And if you want to make sure that I pick you, make sure you go and follow me on Twitter, because I'll be picking out of all the new followers this week to put one of those profiles on the end of my videos. Okay guys, so I was in summer in the city this week, which is super cool, and I picked up this fidget spinner from the app Social Circle. So I was hanging out with Social Circle and I got this fidget spinner for free because I signed up to the service, which is really, really cool. I also got these things made, these coasters made of me and Naomi in YouTube, because in the YouTube lounge upstairs for all the YouTubers, they have this cool thing where you could just like take a picture and then put your picture on this machine, and then you type it in and then you get loads of little coasters out. Here's a clip from Summer in the City where I actually got temporarily blinded through blurred vision after a massage, which is kind of creepy. So I had a massage and then like I lost sight in my eye for a little bit, which is kind of really weird, but apparently it's normal because you're playing with the lymph nodes when you're having like a neck massage. That was weird. I really thought I was going to never see ever again, but anyway, drama over. If you want to see that video, it's going to be up next week in the Summer in the City video, which I'm putting up, so make sure you're subscribed so you see that video. Also, I bought a penny deck. I caved in and I bought an actual penny deck. This is an Australian penny deck, so I took it out today for a spin and it was super awesome. Anyway, getting back to the fidget spinner. So I got this bad boy, and it is so cool. And this is what today's video is all about. So let's get stuck in to today's video. So today's video is all about fidget spinners, the history, the ongoings, the info, the everything. It's crazy. So a fidget spinner is this kind of gadget that has a tray of ball bearings inside this central reservation nibbon here, and inside there's a circular amount of ball bearings that go around another pivoted like smooth surface, which I'm guessing also has ball bearings on. Basically the idea is that it spins with little ease, but it spins for a very long time, and it's to keep you occupied while fidgeting. And it's not made up of these 3 ends here, or just 2, or sometimes it's got like 5 or 6 of them on there. It's crazy. But anyway, that's what a fidget spinner is in essence. And fidget spinners are everywhere. They're actually, you can buy them at any gas station, you can buy them in any supermarket, and also if you go on your phone and go to Google and type in fidget spinner, they even give you a digital fidget spinner on Google that you can just, if you go like this and spin it, it just spins. How weird is that? So fidget spinner is not only a thing for the home and a thing for your kids, you can actually go now online and spin it on your computer or your tablet or your iPhone, whatever you want to do. I wanted to do this video on the history of fidget spinners because I think it's quite important, it's quite fun, because when you think about something like fidget spinners, you think, how did this come about and who started it? Okay guys, so we're going to go over a bit about like how the fidget spinner started, where it got to, where it is now, and potentially who owns it or who invented the fidget spinner. So fidget spinners became super popular this year, which is 2017, but in essence, the actual toy or the gadget has been around since about 1993, and actually a little bit earlier than that. The idea was conceived, or the conception of the idea was conceived in the late 80s, which is kind of really crazy when you think about the fact that it's only now popular. So the reason for its popularity in 2017 is because it's become popular among school kids, because school kids have crazy fads like yo-yos and micro scooters and those little aliens in jelly that everyone was supposed to think that they had babies and stuff, but they never did. And so schools and high schools get these things what become super popular for no apparent reason other than the fact that I guess it's kind of cool, and it is kind of cool. Anybody who's had a fidget spinner realizes that it is pretty cool, and you can't really put them down. Once you started spinning it, you just can't put it down. So that's where it gained its popularity, but the idea was conceived way earlier than that. So in 1993, a lady by the name of Catherine Hettering decided that she was going to make a fidget occupier spinner gadget thing for children, because she's seen little kids throwing rocks at police cars in Israel. So she wanted to bring about a bit more peace. So the first idea she had was like a soft squidgy rock thing, but then she realized that the squidgy rock thing wouldn't be any good. She needed something that wouldn't actually hit anybody, and she came up with the fidget spinner. So she made a fidget spinner herself and actually designed it, came up with it, and said it was a really cool idea. So then she applied for a patent, which was approved back in 1993, I believe, and then she took the toy to Hasbro and wanted to see if they'd take it. So in 1997, she was about to go into a meeting in Hasbro, and she actually had the fidget spinner on her, and it actually calmed her down before a big presentation. So she took it in there, and Hasbro ironically didn't want the toy because they said it wouldn't sell. But obviously Hasbro do sell the toy now in every single shop that they distribute to, which is kind of funny. So anyway, so the toy then goes back with this lady from America who had the fidget spinner idea. So she had these and she was selling them herself independently and making these toys, but no big company would pick them up. The toy did gain some momentum, I guess, up in, from that point until now. But the bigger thing happened where the patent ran out at the beginning of 2017, and she was unable to occupy the same patent for some bizarre reason. She wasn't able to do it. So because of that, a lot of people started manufacturing the fidget spinner and were able to sell it willy-nilly without actually, giving her any money for it. But she isn't really bothered about the fact that she's not getting the money for the fidget spinner. She actually said that she was more bothered with the fact that she's not noted for being the creator of the fidget spinner. But the interesting thing about it is that she claims to be the one. I mean, she's done articles in like the BBC, the Guardian, Australian news, all over the world really, saying that she invented a fidget spinner. But a lot of people are saying that she isn't the original inventor of the fidget spinner, so it's a bit ambiguous. So she did have patent for it back in the day. She doesn't have patent anymore. And to be honest with you, the actual patent for the fidget spinner is a bit uncertain at the moment, and it's hard to find who actually owns the patent for it. And if you're not sure what a patent is like a license to say that you own this design, it's your idea, and everybody owes you money if they're going to make this and sell it. Okay guys, so here where it gets a bit more interesting. In an interview in 2014 with NPR Radio, a gentleman by the name of Scott McCoskey described how he invented this metallic spinning device to help cope with his own fidgeting in his IT meetings, because he worked for an IT firm. In a response to kind of like posting it online, he began selling them, and he called them talk bars and or a talk bar, and that's when he started selling them. So again, a bit ambiguous. I don't know, was she the first person? Was he the first person? It's a bit weird really, but it amazes me that it's so popular that you can literally get it anywhere now. But the original design still stays the same. So the sales of the product actually peaked in between May and June of 2017, but they actually the Google trend for the most searched topic in Google for gadgets was actually fidget spinner. And Amazon's top list of like the top 100, number 1 was fidget spinner, and number 2 was a similar gadget, which was like a little cube called a fidget cube, which had like a little joystick on it and like a switch and stuff. And I actually do have one, but I don't know what it is anymore. So it just shows that people are actually searching for it. But one of the most interesting things I find about it is that it's 2017, we have like the best technology ever. You can pretty much make a movie on your iPhone, yet kids decide to play with ball bearings and a bit of aluminium or copper or whatever is in this thing. So I find that quite strange but interesting. Here's the Twitter profile that you guys should totally go check out and follow here. If you'd like to learn more about autism and Asperger's and everything that encompasses it, please hit that subscribe button above here. If you want to see my last video, it's over here, and there'll be a random selection that YouTube think you'll like over this side. Catch you next time, guys. Peace!